All right, so in a recent video, I went ahead and shared the dummy models for the Samsung Galaxy S23, the S23 Plus, and the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra to, kind of show what these devices are actually going to look like and kind of feel like in hand as well. Well, today, just this morning, a trusted source /leaks and also Ice Universe posted on Twitter actual photos of the Galaxy S23 Ultra, the real S23 Ultra in all 4 colors. So this is what Ice Universe says. Now you can make a decision. Which color of the S23 Ultra will you choose? And right here, he shows all 4 colors. We got the black color, we got the green color or sage, whatever you want to call it. We got beige and the what kind of looks like a pink color. It's supposed to be lavender, I believe, but in this photo, it actually kind of looks pink. But this shows us all 4 colors right here in front of us. And honestly, for me, kind of gets me excited for this device. I mean, I know it looks like, the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra, but it's like I said in my previous video, if it ain't broke, why fix it? I actually really like the overall design of the S22 Ultra and the coming S23 Ultra. And yes, this does confirm that the dummy model that I have here in hand is pretty much giving us a really, really good idea of what this device is going to look like and feel like in hand. Looks exactly the same. Of course, those cameras in the back, like I mentioned in my previous video, do look a bit bigger than the cameras on the S22 Ultra. And these cameras are going to be greatly improved. And then we have another picture showing the purple version, lavender version, pink version, whatever you want to call it, out of the box by itself with the S Pen. So it looks like no matter what color you get, they might come with a black S Pen, and then just at the bottom of the S Pen, or where it clicks, this little part down here, it looks like it's going to be the same color as the device, like the one right here on my S22 Ultra. This one is all black as well, except for the back part that clicks in and out like that. This is the color of the actual device itself. So it looks like they are going to keep going with that with the new S23 Ultra series. And as you can see, this picture is by /leaks right here. And then going to the next picture, as you can see, it's the same exact phone we were just looking at in that same color, just at a different angle. And then the front and back side of the box on each side of the phone. Of course, the front side of the box is going to give us a picture of the phone with the name of it, Galaxy S23 Ultra, and then a little special sticker up at the top left. And then of course, the back of the box really has nothing but a spot to put the phone in. But it's not really showing us if this phone is going to come with a charging brick. I'm sure it's not, but it doesn't even show any charging cable or anything like that either. So I'm sure they're probably hiding there in the box somewhere, or maybe off to the side. But this is just another angle of this device. Going to another picture, it's giving us an even closer look at this same device where you can really see those cameras. As you can see, they are going to be bigger than what we had on the S22 Ultra. I know it's hard to see on the picture right here, but if you put both phones side by side, like the dummy model I have here, along with the one I have in my hand for the S22 Ultra, the cameras do look a little bit bigger. And then of course you can see the volume rockers and the power button as well. And it also looks like those sides are going to be the same color as the device itself, just in a glossy finish rather than a matte finish. And when going back to all 4 colors, it looks like all 4 colors are going to give us those matte finishes as well. And I personally like that. For me, I think a matte finish overall is just great because it doesn't attract too many fingerprints and it just looks really, really nice. When you got that glossy finish, yeah, it could look nice, but once you start using the phone without a case, you're just getting fingerprints everywhere. You're always having to clean it off and it can just end up looking ugly in the end. So definitely a matte finish is the way to go. So I'm glad Samsung is doing that with all 4 colors here. Now going to the next photo, it looks like a white version, but that is not any of the colors that are shown here with the 4 other colors that we saw, unless it's just the lighting. Maybe it's the same lavender version we were just looking at, or pink. I really don't know. In the leaked spec sheet that we saw, it showed that the color was going to be called a lavender, but it kind of looks like a pinkish color, if you ask me. I don't know. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments, but this color right here, it looks like a white color, so I don't know. Maybe they're gonna give us another color we don't know about yet. Of course, nothing's actually officially official until Samsung officially announces it at their event. But this is, that's why they're called leaks. So someone had to have somehow gotten their hands on these devices, and they decided to share them with us to show us what colors we will be able to pick and give us a really good look at the S23 Ultra here. But to talk about the specs again real quick on the S23 Ultra, in case you missed my last video, when it comes to the display on the S23 Ultra, it is going to be a 6.8-inch dynamic AMOLED display with that 120 Hz refresh rate. So we're still going to get that super smooth scrolling when it comes to actually using the device, and I'm sure the display is going to be nice and bright as always. The colors are going to be nice and vibrant. I mean, I say this in all of my Samsung device videos. I mean, Samsung makes the best displays on the market, and I'm sure they're going to do the same thing with the S23 Ultra. And going on, it's going to come with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor with Android 13 running the new Samsung UI. We'll have an option for either 8 GB of RAM or 12 GB of RAM, and then 256 GB, 512 GB, or 1 TB of internal storage. No, there will not be an option for an SD card slot. Unfortunately, I really wish Samsung would have brought that back. Honestly, I think that would have been a big deal coming this year if they would have brought that back, and that would have been a really good thing for a lot of people because it doesn't force us, you know, to buy the device with bigger storage. We can easily buy one at 256 GB and then just add more storage if we really wanted to. But unfortunately, that's not going to be the case here. Now, for the cameras, we're going to get a 200 megapixel main camera on this phone right here. Well, not this one, but the real one to come. 200 megapixel main camera. And there was a photo that was taken with the S23 Ultra that was leaked out, and it shows a photo using that 200 megapixel camera, but they zoomed it in 12 times to show how much detail is kept, even if you were to zoom into the picture at 12 times. So no, I'm not talking about, you know, being in the camera app and zooming in 12 times and then taking the photo. No, they took the photo at the main one times lens with the 200 megapixel lens. They took that photo and then they zoomed in afterwards 12 times and was still able to retain a lot of the detail in that photo. So that kind of gives us a little teaser at how good these cameras are going to be. Now, we're also going to get a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera, a 10 megapixel telephoto lens, and a 10 megapixel telephoto lens as well. That's going to allow us, one of them is going to be a 3x zoom, one will be 10x zoom, and then of course will give us that super 100x zoom where you can take pictures of the moon or whatever you want, something that's far away. And I'm sure it's going to be even better than last year's S22 Ultra, and I think Samsung actually did a good job with the S22 Ultra that time around because they actually worked on the stabilization when using that 100x zoom. Handheld, you were actually able to take some decent pictures with that 100x zoom, and I'm sure with the S23 Ultra, it's going to be even better. I mean, it's got to be like that, right? Every single year, things are supposed to get better, not worse. Now, it's also going to have a 5,000 milliamp battery, so hopefully that'll be enough battery so we can be able to take advantage of all the features on this device right here and not have to worry about the phone, you know, dying throughout the day. So let's just hope 5,000 milliamps will be enough to power this device for the entire day. And you already know I'm gonna have my all-day battery drain test to come. It's gonna be IP68 water resistant, of course, and that's pretty much all we know for now. Of course, Unpacked is right around the corner, February 1st. Let me know if y'all are excited. These devices are coming soon. The Galaxy S23 Ultra, the S23 Plus, and I don't know where my S23 dummy is, but it's somewhere around here. But these devices are going to be announced not too long from the making of this video. So give this video a huge thumbs up if you are excited. And I do have a reserve your pre-order link down in the description below and also in the comment section. So you can go ahead and reserve your pre-order and not miss out on receiving your device on time. And then you also get up to $100 in Samsung credit. You do not want to miss out on this deal. So make sure you go and reserve your pre-order. But thanks for watching. If you did like this video and find it helpful, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any other future videos to come. Thanks so much for watching. This is Josh Quinones. I will see you on the next one. Peace out.